Complete a daily operation on a public team. No thanks. I'm going to re-roll that. I don't have a free re-roll. This challenge... Oh, what am I thinking? That's it right there. It didn't show up in the same order. That's good. I like that, because that goes along with this one. All right, so drink tea. Easiest, fastest way is to have a company tea machine, or go find a camp that has a company tea machine and grab one company tea. Boom, done. All right, I'm going to grab these buffs real quick. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Let's see what else. Collect a board game. All right, we know where to do that. I'm going to go hit up White Spring here. I'm going to go inside. Oops, I don't want to go do the quest. I want to go inside to the refuge to collect a board game. Now, you don't have to go here. I just like going here because I know the board game is always going to be there. Always. So it's just a matter of, just showing up, basically. So you just keep going to the right, go past these desks. Go past these desks, go all the way to the end of the hall. And take a right and grab a board game. Boom. All right, next, toilet paper. Well, we're sort of in the right place. I'm going to go to the White Spring North entrance, going to go to the exterior. You can get toilet paper all over the map. I can't even talk today. You can get toilet paper all over the map. This is a place that I just come because I know exactly where they are. Now, if you're on a public server, they might not be here. The refuge is instanced to you, so that board game will always be there unless you've looted it just recently and your loot pool has not reset by you either collecting 255 loose items or items inside, or 255 containers, like that container right there, for instance, the blue one right there. So, but I'm good. I have not been here for a while, so I'm just going to go right on in. You can see I'm using my new Enclave Plasma. So 1 and 2. There we go. There's also more toilet paper in these bathrooms right here, if you need to go get more. And there's toilet paper all over the map. There's bathrooms. Anywhere you find bathrooms, you're going to find toilet paper lying around. It's not that difficult to find. There's another one there. I'm going to grab that silver brush. There's more toilet paper in here. There's 2 right there. I'm going to grab that. And that gumdrop. Toilet paper on the floor there. Ignore the SU thing. Okay, so cook mole rat chunks and kill mole rats. My favorite place to kill mole rats... I don't really have a favorite place because I hate mole rats, but there's a couple places you can go. There's mole rats on the way to the Autumn Acre Cabin coming down from Fort Atlas. So you can do that. They're like right around here. Or you can go down here to Welch, and there's mole rats sort of down here. So let's go do that. Let's just go to Welch. I think this puts us down below, right? Where the mole rats are. If you go to the train station, that puts you sort of up above, looking down on the town. But we want to be sort of below it. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to put in my cards. I'm going to kill some mole rats. See, they die very quickly. It should be 3. Why is it not 3? Oh, weird. The game has bugs. Surprise, surprise. There's 2 more right here. Very noisy gun, but very powerful. So, it's sort of a mixed blessing. And I don't know why it's having a hard time looting things. I've noticed that with this gun, stuff just like doesn't remain or something. It's like maybe it's supposed to turn into a pile of goo or something. And maybe something I'm doing is making the goo not appear. It's a possibility. It's no big loss. It's just mole rats. I would like the meat from them, though. I'm going to go to the forage build. That way I can get... that equips the Butcher's Bounty. So I have more of a chance to get There we go. Mole rat meat. Excellent. More of a chance to get meat like that. All right. Very noisy weapon, but super ultra powerful, as you can see. All right, now I'm going to go cripple super mutant heads over here. Actually, no. Let's do it up here where it's sort of more user-friendly. Let's go to Vault 76. And then I'll go up to Grafton, which is where there's a bunch of super mutants that are lower level. Very easy for anyone to kill. And if you're wondering, if you've never seen my videos before and you're wondering why things are glowing, it's because I'm using a mod to make things glow. Actually, a few mods, but you can see the list. If you look in the description below, I've listed all the mods that I'm using and where you can get them and a link on how to install them, as well as how to get the camera and how to get the big backpack. Which you can do in less than an hour if you know all the travel spots and know what you're doing. It's kind of a challenge to do that all within an hour. Get both the camera and the backpack. It's not easy to get it in an hour. You have to basically know exactly where to go and have all the travel spots already discovered. But it's a fun challenge to try to do if you want to do it. So there's 2 heads crippled. You see that? It's like this. These things drop nuclear waste, but it's just weird the way the loot is working with them. He's hilarious. Right. This is my weapon, by the way. It's not perfect, but it's Bloodied Vital, VATS optimized bullies with a prime capacitor, automatic barrel, stabilized stock, reflex sight. I paid 25,000 caps for that stabilized stock, by the way. Yeah, it was not a cheap purchase, but it was like I was getting desperate. It's like, screw it, I'm just gonna buy it. All right, now I'm gonna cook some mole rat chunks because who doesn't love mole rat chunks? You'll notice that my alt is not in her usual location. She's down here at what I call the fishery because she has one of those little fish traps in the water. She's catching fish. Just passively sitting there like this guy's camp is passively catching fish in his little trap right here, but I just recently looted it, so there's nothing there. I'm going to go to my camp build, which puts in super duper. I'm going to create some mole rat chunks. He said with a twang. Some mole rat chunks.
How you doing?
Let's make 8 of them. Why not? There we go. And done for the day, right? Yep, 8 of 8. So let's go see what we have to buy still. I only have 55. I need, well, I sort of want to buy this, right? A Nuka bobber. I also want to buy this. I'll probably have that before my subscription expires. I am tempted to extend it just because I'm having fun, like trying to get this weapon together, this Enclave Plasma. I do have other, like I'm trying to build a flamer. Now I did find a stabilized and I didn't realize it because I'm new to like organizing around the Enclave Plasma. So I've actually been building out a cheat sheet because as I go around to player camps or at the vendors, of course, it's cheap. But if I go to player camps and I see something, I only see half the name because you only see about like the first, up to, let's see, what it would be. It'd be stabilized auto. And then I'm like, okay, stabilized. Okay, I know stabilized is good. Stabilized is good right now. Is it this stabilized or is it this stabilized or is it over here? And I'm like, I'm trying to learn what the parts are. So I'm making a cheat sheet here as I like to do so that I can sort of learn what I like and what I'm looking for. Like green means, yeah, go for this, like all the automatic good, red, bad, avoid that. Vicious, that's good. I should make this red because I don't want that. Doesn't mean it's bad for everybody. It just means it's bad for me right now. I don't want that, right? And these are like, not terrible. And this one just has a whole bunch of miscellaneous things that it does. I didn't want to list it all out. I wanted to basically call out the most important feature of the capacitor, of the barrel, and this is going to take... I may just do away with this because I'm sort of seeing that there's the pattern, right, of the 5 different kinds of things. And so I just need to maybe just even delete this column and just put the effects in there instead of having a third column. But I'll worry about that over time. But you can see I have like, 4 extra Enclave plasmas over here, including one that I put a flamer barrel on that I should have saved for the stabilized barrel that was already on this one. So I think I applied the flamer barrel before I got that stabilized gun. It's just sort of an unfortunate reality that I did not plan very well. So no, you are not the only one if you are also one that does not plan well. But now I'm done with the daily, and now I can just do my normal things, and it's look like I'm dropping frames. Hooray! Dropping frames. Always love that. I am trying to get my stockpile of script back up so that I can mod things. So I've been like saving all the starred weapons, and I buy cheap ones like 100 caps for, I think this one was like 250 or something. Okay, that's just a regular plasma. No. You can see them all the way. I was down to like 50 or something, and now I'm back up to 2249. And I have been, selling things to the vendor to try to bring back some of the caps that I'm spending. And I have caps on other characters that I can like just funnel to this guy as well. Yeah, let's sell some of these. But yeah, we all have to do the same things pretty much. I'm just going to sell that. Screw it. Item drops. These are irradiated. Yes. I'm not going to sell those. I'm not going to sell those. I will sell the tick blood. Just little bits at a time. I really want the canned dog food collector. Actually, I'm just gonna sell most of those. Gulper innards. Yes, I went to a Moonshire moon whatever it is jamboree. The moon thingy. Sorry, this is really boring, isn't it? Anyway. Go away, Radex. Garbage, garbage, garbage. I'll pass the rest of these on to my alt, who needs to sell a bunch of stuff too to make some gold back. Or caps back. Not gold, caps. Anyway, I need to hit the vendors around the map. Oh, I can do that while I'm on stream, can't I? I should have done that right there. I will hit the vendors and see if I get lucky with a Enclave Plasma or a Gatling Plasma mod of some type. So yeah, back to this guy. I do want a Flamer Gatling or Enclave Plasma for the EN06 fight. I'd like to maybe farm that again. I'm not positive though, but it would be nice to at least have the option. Okay, so I'm looking for anything beginning with Enclave or with Gatling Plasma. Nothing. They would be listed alphabetically. So we're going to go up to Sunny Top. This is another location where they can appear. I also have a way of finding mods around the world, but the chances of getting one of those two guns as mods is pretty low. I mean, I guess it's no lower than trying to find it here, but I see red and I'm like, no, that's not it. Because my mods show up as red, world mods. Okay, so again, Enclave would be right in here or at the very top, and then Gatling Plasma would be right there. As you can see, my the latest ones I bought, see that? Stabilized splitter, that's for a shotgun. I should not have bought those. And that was because I'm like, stabilized. And so I just impulse bought them without realizing, oh, that's for a shotgun. and I don't want that. I'll probably just crunch them or I'll sell them. But you can see I've been buying all sorts of stuff, right? Short barrel, sniper barrel, because it's hard to see what these are when you're buying them. It's like I see some of the text. If I go to get info on it, I'm like, is that good? Is that good? I don't know. And I'm in such a rush because the person that's selling it could like leave the server any moment. So I'm like in a panic to buy it and get it in time. Dropped connection. I'm going to go do that because that can also give you a, I can also drop a Enclave pistol and or mods and or both. Well, I guess and or means both.
Members, there is another trouble spot we wish to survey. Any capable men and women should proceed to the designated location. That is all.
Stealthed.
There is another trouble spot we wish to survey. Any capable men and women should proceed to the designated location. That is all.
She is in full stealth. Just going to do some clearing with her. But she also needs this stuff. Now, when it drops up here. So if you're going to do this event, which I recommend you do, look for it on the map. This is like one of several places that can occur. Go away. You bother me. Go away, kid. You bother me. I would love to know what that's from. It's something from my childhood. Not said to me. It's like from some sort of a media thing, like a movie or TV show or something. Go away, kid. You bother me. Sounds like something Humphrey Bogart would say, right? Okay, so when it drops, it's going to drop right there. Or thereabouts, right in here. Oh, look. There's more of them. Nice. So I'm basically just going to park that character there, and I'm going to keep trying to do this with this Gatling plasma. Because I need more practice with it. I need, just to get used to the sound of it. I looked for a mod that would reduce the sound, and I couldn't find one. So I might just make a mod for it that makes the sound very whisper quiet. Because that, after a while, this just gives me a headache. The event's still alive, right? Oh no, the event went away. Okay, I was too slow. I got here too late for it. Oh well, I can still kill these dudes. Anyway, you get 3 antennas and you have to go over and click on them and defend them. And then, if you, let's see. Defend them. Each time you click on one, I think it summons enemies. I'm not really... I don't really remember this one very well because it's 2 different kinds and I've done both and I haven't done enough of either of them lately to remember exactly what you do. But it's not that difficult to do. If you want, you can clear the area first. That makes it easier. If you kill really efficiently like that, then you don't need to. You just kill as you go. There's 2 of them here. Nice. Let's see how loud that is. It's like headachy loud. And I can turn the volume down more, right? Like I could just turn the volume down, but I do like to hear my game. I do like to hear the music. Anyway, I will continue to iterate and build that list and learn more about what's good and what's bad with the Enclave plasma. Enclave plasma. I don't know why I can't say that correctly. Enclave. It's like the mouth shape. On plasma. Enclave. Enclave plasma. One sounds, enclave sounds refined. Plasma sounds hillbilly. Plasma. It's crazy powerful. I'm still using too much AP by like 3, I think, 3 or 4, because I don't have the correct automatic receiver on it, which is what I'm trying, one of the things I'm trying to find as I do this. But it's nice to have sort of a prestige weapon in a way. Especially if you've been playing for a while and you haven't really focused on it. It's like, what's wrong with you? Why don't you have an enclave plasma yet? What is shooting at me? Is there a trap? Oh, no? Weird. Usually that means you've flipped a trap and it's shooting at you. Oops. Anyway, this is probably a good place to stop, as it's just going to get boring and, well, even more boring than it already is. I'm going to go do my own thing here, including learn more about enclave plasmas. Bye!